naitwa Doris, Honorable Doris Kanario. The residents of Nairobi enjoy the fights that happen in that assembly. They need the services delivered to them. Now, once that assembly is not stable because of one or two people, I don't think we are doing Nairobi people justice.
I humbly tender my resignation.
I cannot say she faced any pressure from the governor because governor ako kazi yake, yeye ako kazi yake. I tabled a motion about provision of breastfeeding facilities for women across Nairobi counties. I truly support the one man, one vote, one shilling. In 2022, Uhuru yule atatupea ndio tutapigia siasa. Hiyo ikikuja hiyo 22 akisema ni Sonko, why not? Doris, Honorable Doris Kanario. I represent women. I'm from Makadara, Arambe Ward. I'm special elected by my party, Jubilee. Residents of Nairobi enjoy the fights that happen in that assembly. They need the services delivered to them. Now, once that assembly is not stable because of one or two people, I don't think we are doing Nairobi people justice. So, once the divisions between MCAs or even different allocations starts happening, lazima kama kwako kwa ward yako hakufanywi kitu fulani na kwa mwingine kunafanywa excess, we are not balancing yet there is equal representation of members. So hapo kunaleta shinda. There's a time she was impeached and then she came back, I think for some months until recently when she resigned and left. And yeah, she was a good speaker at the beginning until now when she could not handle all of us the same. She did no dialogue, and I think it brought differences between different MCAs.
I humbly tender my resignation and for continuity of the institution.
I cannot say she faced any pressure from the governor because governor ako kazi yake, yeye ako kazi yake. Na I think everyone has their role to play in their job. So hapo siwezi sema ni pressure ama ni nini, but I wish her well in a new endeavor.
We have seen tremendous change but also challenges. With the coming in of the Nairobi Metropolitan services, I believe Nairobi will transform to a better capital city.
But ile kitu sikufurahia ni kama vile kupiganisha the county na NMS. NMS is an initiative of the President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Mimi kama MCA, I'm nominated to represent my party Jubilee. And how can I refuse a president's agenda? I cannot. And sincerely speaking, all MCAs of Nairobi County support NMS more than 100% because that's what we want is service delivery to the residents of Nairobi. But when someone comes here and starts dividing us with the NMS or even with the governor, this is not the way to go because we won't serve what we have been appointed there to serve or elected there to serve. So hiyo mimi siwezi support because wao ndio walianza vitu kama hizo, unapeleka a portion of MCAs to NMS. Purporting this is the group. Isiyo poa. Na I think if we have to see a better Nairobi, let's all usibague watu. Yeah.
Mbaya, watu SonkoBadi kukwambia mimi ni mbaya, kuja kwangu kuniambia Badi ni mbaya, lakini haja yetu hizi ni maendeleo. Kwa hivyo Nairobi waendelee kupata maendeleo.
Good news about NMS and the county assembly and the executive at the moment, we have an handshake if you don't know. Recently, the president has brought the governor and General Badi on board. Saizi ni kazi. So hakuna cha sijui ni NMS, sijui ni governor. Sisi tunataka maendeleo Nairobi hii. Maendeleo ile even after we have left Nairobi assembly watu watasema ili happen because so and so brought this motion in the house which was implemented and we are enjoying this service because this was done. So sisi hatuna ati sijui cha NMS cha Sonko, because hata gavana wetu ako kipaumbele tulete maendeleo katika Nairobi, and they are in very good terms and good working terms with General Badi, and I wish them well and we can only support them. Mimi, 100% I support my president because a place like Nairobi, there are so many people in these slums who are not catered for. They live in very deplorable conditions, yet Nairobi is seen to be very rich. So I truly support the one man, one vote, one shilling, because at least it will bring change to different communities. Na pia hapa Nairobi mahali watu wanafikiria kuna chapa mob, I think we should get that mentality out. I see myself rising the politics because I've got a big interest in politics, and I'm just getting better every day. And I've also gained a lot in the, not as such, and that's why I said we'll cross those bridges when we get there, because politics is also changing every day. But I'm also happy with what I've done for the couple of years that I've been in the Assembly of Nairobi. For example, I've been able to table motions on the floor of the House. I tabled a motion about provision of breastfeeding facilities for women across Nairobi County, across all the 85 ones. It is being implemented at the moment, and it's something I'm really proud of, because sometimes you see when it comes to breastfeeding, some mothers are shy. They cannot just go breastfeeding their children in public. But if we have such facilities which gives mothers that room to change their babies to breastfeed them, it is a good initiative in Nairobi. So that was my motion, and I'm glad that it is taking shape. In 2022, Uhuru yule atatupea ndio tutapigia siasa. Hiyo ikikuja hiyo 22, akisema ni Sonko, why not? He's also capable of leading this country. He's got what it takes. Akisema ni huyu na Sonko pia atuambia hapo ni sawa. Si tuko loyo. Akisema ni left, ni left. Right is right. Hakuna kubishana. Unajua hiyo siasa inakaa ikichange every day in, every day out. So by the time ifikie hizo vitu zote, hata si tuko rada, tunajua siasa ni kusema nini, we'll back the best candidate. Because we want the best for our people, we want services to the people, and even for a better Kenya. Na pia kukue na peace. We are not anticipating an election where there'll be mayhem, where people are fighting. So we will get that suitable candidate, and believe you me, we'll do good politics for him or her. But I also urge them, when it comes to that time, women should also be put on board. We wouldn't mind even a deputy president who is a woman, because women have proved they are also good leaders. I support the handshake. Who am I to even not support the handshake? The handshake is President Uhuru Kenyatta's initiative. I support it, so do other MCAs of Nairobi support it. So tusipiganishwe, tuambiwe sijui nini, NMS, see we support. And as I told you again, we have a new handshake between Governor Sonko and Badi. So watu wasilete siasa ya kupata potea, si tuko rada, tuko rioni ya Sonko.